Hey everybody, welcome to another, well actually this is a little different. It's something I'm going to try and we'll see if it fits the show or not. First of all, I need to fix my camera because it's all choppy and stupid looking. Let me see if I can fix that. Video. There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Cool. Looks good. Anyways, here's something I figured I'd try. Call it Let's Try. And it's where I play a game that I either never heard of or never put too much, you know, emphasis in it. But so I'm gonna give it a try and see if it's any good. Basically, it's a Famicom port of Final Fight 3. Many of you may know Final Fight 3 was released for the Super Nintendo, and it was also known as Final Fight Tough in Japan. But I just want to go ahead and say I hope you all had a kick-ass holiday. I hope you got everything you wanted. And in fact, my wife got me something that's pretty dope. And so I'm pretty sure you all know what one of these is. Yeah, I got me a Zelda skin to go with it. It's what do I think of it? I prefer even though it's not graphically powerful, this is more fun to me than what the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One offers on the market right now. I don't really care for their exclusives. As we all know, Nintendo makes the best exclusives, at least in my opinion. But this thing is really fun. I played Blaster Master. I also got Blaster Master Zero on it because, hey, Blaster Master. It's a pretty awesome console. I like the fact that I can take it places with me, or I can just, hook it up to my TV here and have a kick-ass time. I do have another game coming in the mail soon. I'm getting Ultra Street Fighter 2 because I'm a Street Fighter 2 fanboy. I can't stress that enough. I can't deny it. So hey, whatever. And I've been up for about 14 hours. My manic depression is starting to kick in, so I kind of have a little bit of a high going, and I thought I'd use that opportunity to at least do something, because I know I haven't been doing much in terms of activity here, because I've been kind of running of ideas, because I suck at video games, and most of the games I have, or most of the games that I plan on doing, I'm either terrible at or I'm not good. But if you still want me to play those games, I'm more than willing, because I want to give my fan base what they want, and if I can provide that. So, anyways, let's go ahead and play this game and see how it stacks up to the SNES original. It would probably be a better idea if I played the SNES original first, but I can do that at some other point. But for right now, let's just try this, because this is something I've been wanting to try and I keep forgetting about it. So let's load her up. Okay. Okay, so far I see what they did so far. The music is from Mighty Final Fight, which was released on the American Nintendo Entertainment System. And it's a pretty cool game, but my problem with that particular game is it's too short for starters, and it's too easy. Which, you think, hey, that'd be right up your alley, man, since you suck at games. Oh, there's some flickering going on. Who the hell are you? Oh, that's Lucia. She looks like Cody in this. Well, so far the story is accurate of the original game. The spelling could use work, as you can saw the grammar and spaces between the words and shit. Grammar's terrible. And this guy's Dean. He's a ex gang member, but he's emo, like super emo. Like, it's hard to explain. Alright, there's Hagar. Guy's my favorite character. He's always been my favorite Final Fight character. And of course there's Dean's emo ass. That says nothing, of course. Okay, so far it has the same menu as the original game. Nah, I'm just hoping you don't have to beat the game on hard. But for sake of this, since I've never really played too much into it, at least from what memories tells me, blah, blah, I'm just gonna stick normal. Alrighty. Let's see. There's Guy, Dean, Lucia, and Hagar. So you have all the characters. That's awesome. Oh, fuck me. It's got the Mighty Final Fight music. Seems to control okay. Can you do the run? Oh, you can run. Hey, look at that. Fairly competent. One thing that is missing, though, is the, whatchamacallit, super bar, where you can do a super move. So that's kind of disappointing. Okay, the collision's a little wonky. But it's fairly competent. It plays okay. I'm curious to see if they put the entire game on here. Let's just hope they don't play the same music from Mighty Final Fight like this throughout this stage in particular throughout the whole game, because that will get on my goddamn nerves. Because I hate this tune. It's too PSG for me. And PSG, of course, is, you know, Sega Master System's main format of music in the Americas. Because the FM sound synth was not put in the American version, or the American Master System. And I don't know, it's just games that are just high-pitched just get on my nerves for some reason. Which is why I don't like the Master System all that much. Even though I do tend to keep the FM sound intact, and it's a little softer on the ears, but I don't know. Just not a big PSG fan. Never have been. Okay, that was just round 1-1. Alright, they got some different music playing. It's from the same game, though. Okay, so far, it's fairly competent, but you can't break walls and do super moves like you could in the original game. This is just, you just run around, beat the shit out of guys, it looks like, and that's pretty much it. Okay, it's fairly simple. I think I could beat this. Let's give that a try. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good New Year's and Christmas with your families. Because, you know, I get depressed when people tend to not have a place to go to on Christmas or New Year's. You know, because I know what that's like. I've been through that a lot as a kid. You know, my parents would go out to the bar, and you know, I didn't have any really all that good of friends, so I'd just play my Super Nintendo and call it a night. I remember my mom felt bad one night because I had nowhere to go. She gave me some money. She's like, "Go rent a video game. Do something fun." Alright, that was short, but sweet. Alright, continuing on. Okay, this is a junkyard scene, which is accurate to the Super Nintendo game. Do you fight the same boss, I wonder? We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Fuck off, Billy, Johnny. Hey, it's another Billy. How many goddamn Billies are there in this game? Probably more than we care enough for. Oh, alright, one up, kick ass. Yeah, there's a lot of flicker going on. I wonder what mapper they used for this. A lot of ROM hackers have been translating games to using the MMC5 wrapper because that seems to eliminate or minimize blinking glitter. What the fuck am I thinking about? Oh no shit, it is the boss from the first game. Sweet. Let's see if I can cheese him. Damn. Got him in a stun lock. Damn. gonna go down in your energy bar? I don't want to sit here and fucking jack your dick off all day, because that's what it looks like. I mean, look at him. He has his hands on his hips like, yeah, jack that little shit off for me, dude. Hell yeah. I know why you're called a guy now. Okay, does he ever go down? Is this unfinished? I'll exhaust what I have in terms of lives on this motherfucker. I mean, my points are going up, so it is registering. Okay, why is it not hitting him too? Okay, this is weird. It's like he's still in the white. And it still registers the points and shit, so... Okay, the other fucking characters that pop in here are annoying the shit out of me because I'm just trying to focus my attacks on Dave here. I don't know if this guy's beatable, guys. I'm sitting there pounding the shit out of Dave here. Oh, here we go. How the hell did I do that is beyond me. Alright, got him. The fuck? How he's... That took forever. Alright, let's see if there's a stage 2. Because sometimes these little games aren't finished. Okay, they still have the cutscene from the original game in here. With a lot of spelling errors. And the fact that it's in English is still baffling because most of these games are made in either Hong Kong or China. Well, isn't Hong Kong part of China now? And that's why, like, I don't know. I don't know my shit, guys. I could care less, too, to be honest. What's up, G? I wonder if he's from... That's G from House of the Dead. You gonna tell me what that fucking G stands for? Nah. Overkill's awesome. I really enjoyed that game. I'm gonna shoot your motherfucking balls off. Yeah, I know Wii was a pretty shitty console, but if you come to think about it, it had a couple fun games on there, and that was one of them. And yes, they re-released that game, I think, on the PC and PS3 using the Move control, which is like worlds and bounds above the Wii motion control. But you know, Sony ripped Nintendo off again. I don't think they'll ever stop ripping them off. It wouldn't be surprised if they released another handheld that rips off the Switch. I am almost certain, because after all, the Switch has just been shown to be the fastest selling console in US history, according to game sites. And I'm happy for Nintendo, because I don't want them to die. I mean, I'm not happy with them as a company, especially with a lot of the shit they pulled, and they continue to pull, like fucking shutting down fans games and stuff like that. I don't understand why. It's like they're not making money off of it. They're releasing it for free for people to enjoy. Well, Nintendo, guess what? I have a copy of fucking another Metroid 2 remake on my computer. And do you think you're gonna get that taken off my computer? No, suck my dick. It's a shit. I mean, apparently they I was reading that they have mods and stuff for it. And I wonder if that's true. I'm gonna have to do some Googling at some point, or they actually, a lot of the stuff in the game that was unfinished apparently are finished now. You know, thank Christ for modders, you know what I mean? It's a shame you can't do super moves in this like you can in the original game. Nintendo not this, you know, this best console in the world after all. It's got its limitations. But the fact that they were able to pull this off on it in a playable form is, to me, is a bit impressive. This is very competent. It plays well. Other than the cheap shit they do on the bosses, I'm just hoping the next boss don't give me the same problems. But you never know. I mean, it is a bootleg. It's not anything official, so we'll see. That's all I can say. Okay, sometimes the controls don't work as well as you want to. Like, attack works okay, but jump just feels, yeah, like very stiff. It's not as responsive as the attack, which is odd. Got fat fuck Arby here. I have no room to talk, but fuck it. His name is Arby, yeah, because he just ate some fucking smoked mountain burgers at fucking Arby's. I don't like Arby's, to be honest with you. Their sandwiches look like blown out pussy with fucking a little extra cheese in it, you know what I mean? Like nasty ass blown out pussy. I'm afraid Vagiclean won't clean that shit up. Nah, I like Arby's fries though. But the thing, the grocer's freezer kind, isn't all that good either. They don't taste as good as the restaurant. But those Checkers fries, on the other hand, do. And since we don't have any Checkers down here in Oklatucky, you know, gotta make do with what you can get. There's no White Castles either. Now, when I was younger, I loved White Castle. And now it's okay. You know, I won't buy the freezer version though, but it just doesn't taste the same. No, I had veggie burgers and some checker fries for dinner tonight. Because I love veggie burgers, they're delicious. I actually prefer them over beef. No joke. And I also bake them, so I don't fry them because better for you if you bake. Next time I make those, though, I want to put some hot sauce on it. Because they're breaded, like kind of like chicken patties, except it's veggies instead of chicken. And I want to put some hot sauce on that because I love hot sauce on chicken patties or veal parmesan. Oh great, the boss. Hopefully this boss don't give me the same issue as Dave did. Correct me if I'm wrong. If any of you played Street Fighter 3, doesn't Coleman look like Dudley? I just noticed that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Okay, he disappears and comes back. That's strange. Oh, wait a minute. He's... Cool. Maybe it was just Dave. Strange. I don't want to die, because I don't know if this game has continues or not. Weird. Sweet. Okay, we're at the end of round 2. On to round 3. Fight. Can I beat these people up? Oh, I wanted to slam that bitch's head in the pole. Thanks for ruining my mood, asshole. Yeah, so this is kind of a nice surprise. I wonder if any more bootlegs play this well. I know a lot of them don't, though, because I watch Joel from Vinesauce, and he's very entertaining to watch when it comes to bootlegs. But there's some that he was playing that I want to try. Like, there was this fighting game that used, like, different, like animal form, like animal fighters or something. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, shit. If I ever find that, I might have to, you know, try that on here too. I think it's called Dream Fighter, actually. I'll look that up. Maybe I can try that on this channel too. Yeah, some of you who follow my old channel may have noticed I put up a couple videos of me karaokeing. That was an experiment to see how it would do, and it did fairly well, I would say. So if I, you know, because here's the story on that. When I drink, I like to sing, and I don't know why. I'm not good at singing, obviously, but I don't know. I like to sing when I'm drunk. It's just something I enjoy doing. Because I just imagine I'm in a room with a few cool people, and I'm karaokeing while drunk. Like at a, you know, like say at a bar or at a karaoke place. I don't know. I don't know, it's just something I like to do. Oh, you may notice I got bigger headphones on. My mother bought me some headphones from Walmart. She bought me this and an SD card because she asked me on the phone. She's like, if I were to buy you some stuff from Walmart, what would you like? And I said, well, what's the budget? And she told me $25. And I said, well, if you can find a pair of headphones that actually fit over your ears, and like a 16 gig SD card, so I can put some Sega CD games on an SD card to play those games on my Wii, I would really, really like that. And she's like, okay, I'll see what I can do for you. And she came through. I got a box about a week later, and I had these in there, and a 16 gig micro SD card. I'm surprised she knew what that was, because my mom's tech dumb as hell. And my brother bought her a tablet, and I don't understand why, because she always calls me, oh, what does this do? What does that do? And I just want to strangle myself with a piano wire. Maybe cut my own head off with it. Just so I don't have to deal with tech and people and shit. I mean, this is my take on that shit. If you don't know tech, don't use it. I don't care if it's to better your life or whatever. If you're a complete fucking dumbass that don't know how to use tech, don't. Just don't. You were fine without it before. Why do you need it now? Like it. Oh. Alright, 0 counts as a life. Score! No. I don't get it. I mean, I mean, you gotta learn somewhere. I mean, I'm not perfect with tech at all. But I do like tech, and I do like to play with it, you know? That's what she said. But, no, honestly, I do... What the fuck is this shit? There's like a... Okay, that's cheap. I don't remember that being in the original game, either. Okay. That's fucking retarded. I'm pretty much done. Hopefully I got continues in this game. If not, then it'll be, unfortunately, a video. Ah, shit. Alright, there's continues. Alright, I'm gonna pick Guy. Of course, because he's my favorite. Cool, there's continuous. Awesome. So there is a good chance I can beat this and we can see the end to it. I wonder if the ending's intact. I know I'm saying I'm wondering a lot tonight, because I am. I'm wondering about shit, okay? Fuck you. This part is stupid cheap. Shitty programming. Way to go. It's hard to tell where it's... I mean, you know it's going to land on you regardless, but at the same time, you're trying to hit these cocksuckers so you can continue on. But, no, we're going to hit you with fucking spikes in the ass. I mean, it's fucking cheap as shit. God damn it. Okay, this is probably the worst part of this game right here, or this version of this game. It's near impossible to get away from the enemies, and they hit you, and you can't get away from it. It's ridiculous. It eventually, I think it just stops or glitches out, one of the two. Spamming jump kick. Seems to work in Mortal Kombat. Seems like they give you one-ups on every stage. That's nice. Spamming the jump kick seems to work. It's, like I said, it seems to work. Alright. Hopefully we don't have to go through another part in this fucking game where you have to deal with fucking twigs coming up from the ground to put it up your anal cavity. That kind of shit just pisses me off. You know what I mean? I see it recycles the same 3 songs over and over again. It doesn't bother. It's not bothering me as much as I thought it would. But if you haven't played Mighty Final Fight, that's actually a pretty fun game. It's a little short, but it's, you know, it's a fun game. And, you know, if I get requested, I will definitely do a playthrough of that at some point. Or at least of how far can I get. Because that's another one of those games that I can't beat every time I play. I don't understand why that is, but there's some games that I simply can't beat every time I play. Like Super C and Double Dragon are good examples. Like some days I'll beat them easily, other days I won't be able to beat them at all. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, boss time. Kane! With his monkey wrench. You ever got hit in the head with a wrench before? That shit fucking hurts. I mean, I wasn't hit hard in the head, but hard enough to where it was painful. Because this cocksucker in school was pissed because I called his sister a slut, and he got mad at me, and he was trying to insinuate a fight. I mean, I took that wrench from him. Luckily, I wasn't concussed. I took the wrench and I threw it, and I'm like, if you're gonna fucking go with me, bitch, you better fucking do it with your bare hands, like a man. I can't remember that kid's name for some reason. I was pissed. His sister was a slut. Tiffany? Yeah, she was a slut and a half. I mean, she didn't fuck me, obviously, but she... I don't know, she's just... All I knew is she was around the block a few times. And he didn't like the fact that I desecrated her name. I want to say Tiffany too, but I don't know. And her brother name was it Jack or Mike? Fucking memory fails, man. I got some timers. That was pretty easy of a fight. I wonder how many stages are in this game. There I go. Wonder this, wonder that. I wonder what's in the wonder ball. Oh, we're beating up bitches now. That's my territory. And they look similar to what they do in Final Fight 3 for the SNES, so that's cool. This is fairly competent. You know, sprite work isn't too bad. I mean, the flickering is something. But it's very playable. And like I said, the attack seems responsive, even though there is some collision issues I'm noticing here. The hitboxes are a little wonky. I mean, not when it comes to you, obviously, but the enemy. Yeah, so I'm hearing a lot of people are having cold fronts. I hope it's not cold where you guys are at. It's actually pretty warm here today, and tomorrow we're supposed to have a repeat, which is good because I got some shit I got to do tomorrow. Look, don't judge me. Life is too short, okay? Okay, my least favorite enemy in this game so far, other than Dave, is Arby. Because he's just cheap. Aw, bitch just fucking jump kicked me in the head. Well, screw you, dollar. Is that how much it costs to get a blowjob from you? Let me reach in my wallet. See if I got $1. I'm glad feminists don't watch my channel. They would have a bitch fit and a half. Well, it wouldn't matter. I'd just tell them to fuck off, because that's what they need to do. Off a planet. This one. Because they're ruining society as we speak. They're ruining many good men who just want to be loved and have a family of their own and shit. And say, nope. Maybe if you're black. I don't get it, man. White men should apologize for the shit that their ancestors do. Okay, guys. Fantastic. Keep that shit up. Keep that social construct up. I really hope a Civil War II breaks out in this motherfucker. Give me a rifle, I'll fight. Shit. I don't know. I'm just talking gibberish. Don't mind me. I need a vape. So am I enjoying this? It's not bad. It's not great at all. It needs work. Lots of work. So I guess I can't break that. That sucks. I notice when I get tired, I have a little bit of a lisp. It sucks. What was that saying back in the day? Give me $1, I'll make you holla. Maybe that's what that's from. Look at that smooth 2 frames of animation emulating water movement in the background. You know, it's amazing it's even there at all. You know, because a lot of these Chinese bootleg companies, they don't put too much effort into their shit. Apparently there's a Final Fantasy VII pirated card, or bootleg, and some say it's pretty good, some say it's utter trash. Since it uses the Final Fantasy 1 attack system, which I can't stand, I'm probably never going to try it. But if you go to ROM hacking, they do have a patch to make the game in English. So, oh no shit, Andor's in this. I thought I heard something. Oh, boss time. Oh, this guy's only got, like... Let's see if I can cheese him to death. He looks like he's covered in piss. You a piss fan? You like women peeing on you? Some people love those damn golden showers. And I'm not one of them. Dude, that guy's a pussy. I just bitch smacked him to the middle of next week. Now, if this is going to be like the SNES version, it's going to have 6 levels. So, we'll see if it has 6 levels. What's up, Andor? How you doing? Where's Grandpa and Uncle Andor? Holy shit. Fucking the Detroit Tigers just came in and SmackDown. Hunter, huh? What do you hunt? Baseballs? Sorry, my balls are staying in my pants. Fag. Yeah, so once more, this port is pretty damn competent. Would I buy the bootleg if I ever had the money? If it was like 10 to 15 bucks, I probably would. There might be a repro of this. I might have to look. I've been buying reproduction cards lately because they're so cheap. Like I have a English translated version of Secret of Mana 2, or also known as Seiken Densetsu 3. And I also have Terranigma. I think I mentioned that on a video in the past, but I'm not sure if I did or not. And if I did, I apologize. Fuck it, I'm low on health. If I can cheese it and get away with it, I'm going to. Alright. Like I said, don't judge me. Life is way too fucking short. Ah, fuck. Hunters are cheap, man. They do a lot of damage while they attack you with a baseball bat. Oh, Fritz here have a fucking grenade. Oh shit, he's... Did his torso just get blown off? Did I just literally see his torso go boom? I'm gonna say it. Call me racist. I don't care. Allahu Akbar. Good God. Oh, that's amazing. Good, a 1-up, I need it. Oh look, it's Fritz again. Come on, do it again. That was funny. Allahu Akbar! That's great. That right there made my entire night. It was worth playing this game just for that. That's great. And Andor's running around like he's on speed. Yeah, I took a bunch of speed. I'm gonna kick your ass. Fuck you, guy. Mad Gear for life. I'm getting sick of hearing the round complete victory fanfare. But whatever. So far, it's a complete game. I hope it actually finishes and doesn't just stop at a point. But we'll find out. I'll go as far as this game will let me. So I got a question to ask some of you health people out there, or people that do things to make yourselves healthy. Lately I've been taking vitamin D because I don't go outside as often as I want to. And I've been trying to take a vitamin D supplement, and lately it's been making me, it's hard to explain, like a mixture between boredom and tired at the same time. Like, I'd sit here and just be so disinterested in everything. I mean, yeah, that sounds like depression, because it kind of is, but at the same time, like today, for instance, I didn't take my vitamin D supplement just to see, and I feel like normal again. Like, I don't feel, I mean, I'm still a little bit on the depressed side because, you know, a lot of shit's just going on right now, and I don't know. It sucked when my doctor put me on 50,000 international units, and I'd have to take one of those a week. That fucking sucked. Because I just felt off and lazy. I didn't want to do nothing. I just wanted to sleep. And you wouldn't think that because it's, you know, a vitamin. I'm trying to switch doctors because my current doctor pissed me off. Because, as some of you know, I do have edema, and for that you got to take a diuretic, also known as a water pill. And what that does is it flushes out the water in your body by going to your kidneys, and you piss it out. Okay, I'm on torsemide currently. Now, unfortunately, the torsemide is making the uric acid levels in my body elevated to where I have gout now on my fucking right foot, and I get gouty attacks, and they're awful. Now, I told that motherfucker when I was in there like one of the first times I was there, I said, look, if you're ever gonna switch pills, I don't want to be put on microzide. And he's like, I'm not. He's like, I won't put you on that if it gives you. He's like, why don't you want to be on microzide? I said, I get fainting spells, and I feel groggy and tired, and like no energy at all, and I pass out a lot, and I'm constantly thirsty. I feel like I can't ever get my thirst quenched. And he's like, okay, well, I'll be sure not to put you on that. I've tried Lasix, and it makes my... Now, this is going to sound strange, but the side effect it gives me there is it makes my brain feel dry. If that makes sense. It's weird. I know that sounds strange, but it's true. It makes my brain feel dry, and I get really dizzy. Torsamide's been the only water pill that I have not suffered any kind of bad side effect from. I mean, when I took it for, like, the first 2 days, I had, like, slight dizziness. And then beyond that, I was fine. So, yeah. Anyways, so that cocksucker tries to put me on microzide, which is basically lisinopril mixed in with hydrochlorozide. Yeah. So he went to put me on that anyway. After I told him what it does, I won't take it. And I even told him that. And he's like, well, then you're going to have gouty attacks. And I said, well, I explained this once before, cocksucker. I said, I don't want to be put on microzide. I don't care if I have gouty attacks. I'd rather have those than feel like I'm fucking going to drop dead. And he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, don't say anything. So I'm going to find a new doctor. Fuck this guy. I liked him at first, but I don't like him now because he don't listen to me. He's like, okay, here's a pill, take it. I don't care what you feel like or how bad the side effects are. That's pretty much what it sounds like to me. And when people pull that shit off, it pisses me off. And I wouldn't want that for you guys. If you went to see your doctor and you were put on a pill that just made you feel like death, I wouldn't want that for you, man. You guys deserve better than that, in my opinion. So yeah, he can get fucked. I'm start looking up doctors next week and see what I can do. Yeah, I was looking at basically some shit that's going on in Michigan right now with a shit ton of snow, and on top of that, it's like below 40 degrees and shit. Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't. Yay, one up. Hopefully that can suffice until I get to the end of the stage. It looks like this game will have 6 stages. I wonder if it has more. I'm gonna kill my wife. She has the heat on way too high right now. I'm sweating my ass off. Man, I can feel the heat around me. Love the woman, but damn, I'm sick of that fucking heat. I'd turn on the fan, but then it would affect the microphone, and I don't want to do that. Like this morning, she had the fucking heat on 75, and I'm like, and I was like I was sleeping, and I was just like, ugh, this is too hot. I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay. Okay, this long guy looks like he's gonna take a while, like Dave did. Huh. That sucks. I'm scared to know where they're gonna put me after. Like I die, if I do die. I'm gonna try not to. Yeah, I'm done. Yep, fuck. How far back am I? Alright, cool. Cool. Looks like this is my Let's Play tonight. Damn, I just got annihilated by Hunter and Andor. Double teaming me. Fucking little pump. Wait! That works! It takes a lot of health, but it works. Oh, it doesn't take a lot. Sweet! That does work. The Hadouken. Or the Gaiden. I don't know. I'm gonna cheese this as best I can, because I want to make sure, because I don't know how much continues I have. Jump Kick Simulator 2018. That's what we can call this. Make that as a fucking box art. Oh, I'm gonna use that the Hadouken or Gaiden or whatever you want to call it on fucking Wong and see if that helps. So it looks like we're fighting another Dave. Fantastic. Yeah, okay, just run aimlessly like a dumb shit. Yeah, that's an on-door trait, alright. Yeah, hopefully, wonder how... Oh, there I go again. The last boss, hopefully he's not as cheap as Wong is, or Dave for that matter. Now, in the SNES original, I forgot his name. I want to say it's Duke, but I could be wrong. But he uses like a baton and you beat the shit out of him. And, oh, here we are. And he has like a stick, and then when you beat him, he gets electrocuted. Fucking Ondor, he's a cheap cunt. Okay, this isn't fair. Of course, I'm not expecting it to be, I guess. This is my least favorite aspects of any beat 'em up. It's not the boss, but it's the fucking enemies that keep popping up when you're trying to beat the boss. It's ridiculous. And if this was a bit more competently programmed, okay, it would be nice not to get knocked down every 5 goddamn seconds. Because the problem is I'm trying to hit Wong, see? But I can't, because not only do I get knocked down every time I get knocked down prior, but you can't hit 2 enemies at the same time with this engine. As you saw when I was fighting Dave. I just wish the enemies would stop. So I can just sit there and just pummel the shit out of Wong and call it a day. Sorry, I'm just... It'd just be so nice if I could just tell when my enemies get taken damage, you know? So I know how far along he is before death. Get knocked around like a bitch. Oh, there we go. Finally. Fuck off. Goofy, bug-eyed piece of shit. Hopefully you're getting your ass raped in hell with fucking Satan. Yeah, this looks like it's a final stage. Thank Christ. It looks like a Streets of Rage thing going on. My arms are sweating. It's so hot in here. I'm gonna have to, like... If I turn on the air conditioner, if I could. Okay, this looks like stage 2 in the Super NES original. Hopefully this is the final stage. It's a shame they couldn't try to make the Super NES Originals music, because the last stage had some really damn good music. Oh, and also the SNES Original, you actually had to beat the game on hard. Let's hope that's not true for this port, huh? Yay, being cheesed to death. That's the only reason why beat-em-ups are hard, is because most of the enemies just have these attacks that are easily, can be easily cheesed against your favor. It's ridiculous. If they didn't have those factors, all beat-em-ups would be, like, super easy to complete. One game that sucks up for that is the whole, what was it, Russian Beat? That whole series is garbage, and what pisses me off is I got nonsense. There's actually fanboys of that game, and I can't figure out why. That game is garbage. It plays awful. The collision detection's terrible. The music sucks. There's nothing good. I mean, Brawl Brothers was okay, but it wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination. This is awfully repetitious, but as with all beat-em-ups. I'd like to go to the next part of the stage now. Yeah, if any of you have a Switch and you want like exchange game codes, you can do that. We can do that if you want. I'll tell you what. I'll even post my game code in the description. So look into the description after you're done, or while you watch this video, or whatever. I'll go ahead and put my friend code in there. If you want to add me, you are more than welcome to. I will tell you this: I don't really play too much online games because I suck at them. But, something could come out that is online and awesome. So, I'm not a Splatoon fan. I think the game is meh. I was never into it. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad game, because it's not. It's just not my thing. Okay, Dollar's a cheap bitch. I'll say that right now. Oh, cool, it's Alu Akbar guy. Also known as Fritz. I don't know why. That's just amazing to me. Oh, yep. There goes fucking Andor spazzing again. How's that speed treating you there, buddy? What's strange, though, is Andor is known as Hugo on SNK vs. Capcom Chaos. Why was the name changed? I was trying to find out why, but I can't. There's really no, like, explanation. Because I kind of would like to know. Notice the stage is like another beat 'em up. I mean, it's hands down a complete rip-off. That never gets old. Complete rip-off of Streets of Rage. Hoping I have one continue left, because I have a feeling I'm going to be continuing soon. Because I'm fighting the enemies that like to cheese me with shit. Like Dollar and her stupid jump kick, and Andor with us running around like a crack fiend. Or a speed freak. Yeah, man. That's the last boss. I'm here. Alright, his name is Black. How generic. Thought I was Duke. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? Street Fighter, no, not Street Fighter, Double Dragon, Super Double Dragon. The real Double Dragon 4. Fucking Steam people want to fight with me. That's not canon. I don't give a goddamn if it's canon or not. If I can guarantee you right now, if Super Street Fighter 2, or why am I saying Street Fighter now all of a sudden? If fucking Double Dragon... I forget, never mind. Just if Super Double Dragon was made in the way it was originally going to be, it would have been the ultimate Double Dragon, because the fucking fighting system in that game was absolutely amazing. And you know, a few things held it back, especially the American version. I noticed the colors are jacked up on some of the enemies in the game. Yeah, I'm getting cheesed to death now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to continue here. So I'm getting cheesed to death by Black. I'm sorry, I just want to beat this game. I'm getting tired. This game is kind of fatiguing. Or it's fatigue-inducing. Most beat-em-ups are, though. Even, you know, especially nowadays. I mean, when you're a kid, it's just fun to hit shit, but, you know, when you get older... I figured it out. If you take out all the guys, and then then you can beat the shit out of them. I think that's it. I think I beat the game. Alright, let's see if there's an ending or a message, or if do I have to... We did it. Ha! I beat a bootleg! Fucking emo. And that's it. Wow. I had the ending and everything. I mean, it wasn't spectacular or anything. Wow. So yeah, that was Final Fight 3 on the NES. It's a thing. It exists. It's very cool. It gets boring after a while, but all beat 'em ups do. You know, even Streets of Rage. You know, that was my main complaint with Streets of Rage 2, especially, is it was just way too long. But yeah, that was Final Fight 3 for the Famicom or NES. I don't know. Would I recommend it? I would recommend it if it was maybe $20 max. Oh, excuse me. If it's anything more than that, no, just no. Especially considering the fact that you can, get a repro of Final Fight Tough or Final Fight 3 for the SNES for half the fraction of the cost that this bootleg may cost. But still, it's a fairly competent bootleg, and I think it's worth at least a playthrough. I would do it through emulation, honestly, but unless you're a hardcore collector and you have to have everything, got to catch them all by using money, it's not bad. It plays well enough. It's finicky, and as you can see, you get cheesed by the computer. But there's continues, and there are some of the attacks obviously are there with Guy. It doesn't have the super move though, the super combo like you do in Final Fight 3. So that's kind of a shame. If I had to give this game a grade, I ain't gonna do the 1 through 5 because that's overrated. Let's do the A through F. I give it a C, a solid C. It plays well. It's repetitious like every beat 'em up, but there's nothing in it that I have to say that makes it stand out from all other beat 'em ups in the NES. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I mean, if because the SNES version, you got to break like environments and shit, and I don't know. It was just more a live game, but it's a bootleg. I'm putting too much emphasis on it. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video and upload this for you guys. This was just a spur of the moment kind of thing. I'm like, I need to get a video out there. Let's try. And then I was looking through my ROM list. I was like, Final Fight 3. I think I've played this, but I don't remember too much, and I think I did. And matter of fact, I think I played it on the Dreamcast emulator known as Nestor. So yeah, but I don't remember playing much of it. But yeah, like I said, I think in the near future maybe I can play the SNES version so you can compare versions, or you can watch them on YouTube. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. I'm going too much on whatever, and I do apologize for that. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope I can get something out soon, very soon. I want to try, like I said, I want to try to put in more content. It's just I suck at a lot of video games, and I don't want to embarrass myself and just sit here and just whine like a little girl, like I sometimes do when a game is too hard for me to play. But who knows? Who knows? Anyways, you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching my channel and supporting it. If you like the content, feel free to give me a like, or if you dislike this video, give it a dislike. If you're new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. I would like to have you on board. But if I'm too boring for you, then I don't know. Sorry, I guess. All right, guys. You guys take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in the next one.